Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to do an experiment with a different type of plane weapon inspired by this explosive lance concept that me and Yuzi did with helicopter jousting. So instead of using helicopters, I'm going to be using a plane, and man, that was the craziest destruction ever. Look at my cockpit. I survived. I'm alive. Yay. But I was thinking about the planes on the airborne map that are flying around here and different ways to mess with them. I've just been enjoying coming up with different ways that are just completely impractical to try to destroy these guys. The idea of an explosive that you just kind of like bring over to them and explode next to them seems like a fun idea. And it's kind of similar, I guess, to the jousting that we did with these lances, but instead of just a contact-based explosive, I want it to be proximity-based. These dynamite sticks are probably one of the strongest explosives or damage-dealing things in the game, and they have a pretty big radius. As you saw, even with this distance from my helicopter, it still did a lot of damage to me. So my goal for this episode is to build deployable explosive rods that are triggered by proximity. So I just gotta fly close enough to them, and once I get within range, it'll automatically explode, hopefully taking down the enemy. And I also want to make it so that I have multiple chances. So this is going to be interesting. I have a couple of ideas on how I can make them deployable. I think the simplest and easiest one is going to just be stacks of pistons that expand. I was thinking about having them fold almost like arrows from a quiver, where they're facing backwards and then they fold out to face frontwards. But I think the piston extension might be a little bit more ergonomic as far as keeping things compact. All right, let's start off building just a simple plane here that can hopefully accommodate these things. Now, there is going to be the question of how far out do we need these things to extend in order to avoid destroying ourselves? Fortunately, that's actually pretty easy to test because we can manually detonate the explosive. So I can just keep pushing it further out and see where I can explode it without it blowing me up. So let's see how this goes. If I press E, that's not good. Okay, let's try this then. If I press E. Oh, that looks good. I think. Let's do a couple of trials of that. No, that's not good. Okay, it still destroys my nose a little bit. Maybe one more piston. This is a lot longer than I was hoping it had to be. Please don't destroy me. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, so now it seems to be just destroying right up to the second to last piston, which is right next to where my cockpit is. So I think we found the distance. So now if all of these pistons start in the contracted position. All right, it still sticks out a little bit of a ways. Maybe I'm gonna do both. Like the quiver method and the extension method. Both might actually be ideal for this. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to make it unfold from behind and extend out forward. So that way, like, I just want it to be nice and contained when we're flying around normally. Oh no. Why is it so flop? What is going on? Look at it go. What? Oh, this is gonna be not pleasant to deal with, apparently. I might need an extra block, like just to have a buffer between the steering hinge and then all of the pistons. Trailmakers tends to not like it when you mix different mechanical parts one after another. Let's see how that feels. Okay, yeah. Something tells me this is not going to work. Oh yeah, it's way too floppy. As soon as I add the steering hinge in, the flop is too hard to contain. So I'm gonna have to do it the way that I was initially intending to do it, and just have it be sticking out a little bit and then have it stick out a lot. Well, at least now we know what we can't do, so that limits us to what we can do. But it's more than just having a stick of dynamite on the end of a rod here. I want this to be proximity based, so I want to make sure that this thing will automatically explode once it senses that it is near another craft. So I need to build a sensor array here. And you know what? Maybe I can also make this explosion. Oh, if I do this, does this actually, is it gonna make it big enough that it's gonna damage me now? Ah! Oh, well, that was devastating. All right, hold on. I just want to spawn in All right, now I want to extend it out. Is this more deadly to me? Whoa. Okay, I wasn't really sure if adding more dynamite would expand the explosion radius to be that much more deadly. But look at that, I can't even survive now. What? All right, so I don't think that there's a cost benefit to that. Obviously, it's gonna be way more devastating to the enemies, but now it's also, I need to make it way farther away from me, so it's just ergonomically not a good choice. So let's just see what we can do with one dynamite first. How about that? All right, now I gotta figure out how to create the sensor array so I can sense when I'm going to be near a plane. So now, if the plane is next to me, above my rod, to the, like any side or below, it'll sense it. And then I can also put another sensor right here up on front. All right, and I don't know if this is gonna mess with the physics at all, but I kind of also want sensors that are gonna be angled a little bit. I haven't even built, like, I'm building, look how much plane I built so far. I'm focusing on what we need first. I know how to build a plane. I do not know how to build these yet. So press number 1, and then we are going out, and then if that detects a plane, it blows up. Question is, how far away do we want to detect the plane? I don't know if this is going to be a one-shot kill or not. Right now it's on a distance of 1 meter. Let's just keep it at that, whatever the default is. Okay, so now I need to add some logic in because these sensors, obviously when I'm taking off the ground, I do not want these sensors to be blowing me up immediately because these sensors are going to trigger the explosive. So I want the sensors to only activate after I have extended it and essentially armed it for use. Let me just do a quick test here though. If I do extend it and then I explode the dynamite, am I still safe? And boom. I'm even more safe. I am protected. Okay, so I'm gonna need an AND gate for this. 2 AND gates. So this AND gate is going to be my signal that I send out. So when I press number 1, it is going to output here, and there's going to be a toggle. So that is this is the ARM gate. I'm going to arm it with this one. It sends the signal that it is armed, and this has to receive the signal from that gate, and it has to receive the signal from any one of these sensors. So for that, I need an OR gate. So this OR gate also has to trigger that AND gate. So if I select all of the sensors, if any one of those sensors trigger, it should activate this OR gate. Let's actually confirm it right now. You can see that the OR gate, this one right here that I'm zoomed in on, you can see it is sending an output, which is why the arrow is green. That output is going to this AND gate, which you can see is receiving an input, but it is not sending an output because it needs the ARM button to be active when I press number 1. Just like that. And now, the final part of the puzzle here is I need this AND gate that receives both signals to be responsible for activating the dynamite. So now the dynamite does not activate till I press number 1. There we go. So now we will not accidentally blow ourselves up when we are trying to take off. Ooh, one issue though. I'm realizing, notice how much this sticks out? If I add more of these, because I wanted ammo, right? I wanted to have more than one attempt. They might blow each other up even after, oops, even after they get extended. I'm gonna have this arming be delayed by like 1 second. I want it to extend first and then it arms. So there you go. So now if I do have another one, here's the problem. I need it to be a separate arming button. All right, well, that's fine. I just gotta duplicate what I've done and I'm just gonna have 2. I'm gonna have 2 shots. The other one's gonna be activated by number 2. All right, let's see if this works. Number 1. That's what I was afraid of. So now, although my plane is safe from the initial explosion, the other dynamite is not safe from the initial explosion. I don't know how to fix that. All right, I'm trying something new. Rather than using steering hinges, which I think tend to be a little bit less stable than rotating servos, I'm gonna see if I can do the quiver method again, but this time with a rotating servo instead. All right, this is already looking better. So I press number 1. All right, I see the issue. The issue is this right here. The piston was also being attached to the plane. All right, that should fix it. All right, we got that other issue, but let's ignore that too. All right, number 1. Okay, that looks promising. That looks promising. Very promising. Okay, now I need to get the rest of my plane out of the way. All right, now we're starting to see how it works. So when I press number 1, It extends that one out, as you can see, and now I have one number 2 that doesn't explode. Oh my goodness. Okay, that obviously still has some programming issues, but it doesn't explode the other dynamite, and that's what I've been trying to figure out this whole time. Number 1. Number 2. I gotta try to build the rest of the plane, which means adding a tail to this without interfering with all of this stuff. But I'm happy that the quiver system seems to be working. Ooh, I need thrusters too. Where am I gonna put thrusters? Yeah, so this is gonna be a weight distribution nightmare because if you look at my center of mass, it's way back here compared to my center of lift, but that's because these pistons are fully extended to the back. All of that is gonna end up changing once I spawn in and start trying to fly. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with this. Okay, I have no idea if this thing is gonna even come remotely close to flying, but there's only one way to find out. It's actually feeling pretty good so far. It's actually feeling really good so far. Wow, okay. I was not expecting it to be a one-shot, just I can fly. I thought there was gonna have a lot more fine-tuning. But let's do a test to see if I can extend these without exploding or falling out of the sky. Here we go, number 1. Look at that. If I extend number 2, they're gonna blow each other up. That was awesome. Okay, we're like pretty much ready to go. All right, this is a really strange design for an aircraft compared to what I usually build. All right, there we go. So now we have our first extension. I need that thing to sense a plane. If I press number 1 and bring it back, am I safe? Okay, good. I actually wasn't sure if I was gonna blow myself up there. I didn't know if it was reversible. All right, here we go. Should just fly close enough to one of these guys just to sense them. Okay, I have to fly a lot closer than I expected, apparently. Problem is, if I get close enough for the sensors, is that close enough to cause enough damage to take them out? I need to be way more agile than this. I think I need my tail to not be so far out. Yeah, I need way more pitch if I'm gonna be able to keep up with these guys. All right, this should hopefully make me a little bit more agile. I should probably hold off on extending my explosives until I'm in a good follow trajectory with one of these guys. Am I fast enough to keep up? Here we go. You know what? Do sensors even detect these guys? I don't even know if sensors detect the enemies. That's gonna be a problem. Maybe I just... Okay, no, I definitely didn't get close enough. If that wasn't close enough, I need to extend the range on these things a lot. Okay, but I don't know if sensors detect the enemies. Let's really increase the range of these. Let's go up to 10. I know it's gonna explode probably way before it's gonna be close enough to cause enough damage, but I need to at least know if the sensors can detect them. Let's see what happens. Nothing yet. I don't know if that was anywhere near close enough though. How far is 10 meters in this game? Bringing it back so I can get more agility. Ow. Imagine if that could have exploded my explosives. That flak shot. Why are you doing this? No, stay straight. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is good. This is good. Extending. What? What? Okay, what about the balloons? No, no, no. If I can detect the balloons, I must be able to detect the planes, right? There's no reason why there should be one and not the other. I just need to figure out how close do I need to get to these guys. Oh no. I think I may have just found another issue with this concept. I think I'm flying into my explosion radius now. Because my entire cockpit got destroyed on that explosion. It seemed like the sensor did detect him, but it killed me. And the only thing I can think of is because I'm flying at, 250 kilometers an hour in the direction of the explosion in front of me, that I'm actually flying myself into the explosion. Okay, let's see how it goes. Yeah, that's a problem. But also, we have figured out that the sensors do detect enemies at least. But that does feel really close, doesn't it? The fighter planes should be a lot weaker. Actually, let's just try it on a balloon. I don't know why I went straight to fighter planes when this concept can work on balloons, and balloons are going to be a way easier target, and also a way for me to figure out how far I actually need to be, or how close I actually need to be. Okay, here it goes. I destroyed him. That was a one-shot kill on that guy, but I'm killing myself now. The only other thing I can think of is, like, Just add more distance. I'm gonna add 2 more of these. I now have an 8 blocks extra extension. Let's see how devastating this is to me. There we go. I survived. My nose took some damage, but I survived. Here, let's turn around. This guy's shooting at me. Let's extend. Oh, I can't pitch fast enough now. All right, well, there's this one over here. I'll go for this one. Let's see if I can handle 2 shots, 2 explosions. Oh, this is adding some yaw. Come on. There we go. I survived. I lost a little bit, but I survived. It's not the most comfortable weapon design, but it's doable, right? There we go. And that got him. That exploded later than I was expecting. All right, now what about one of these guys? Yeah, see, having my nose fall off though, it really affects my aerodynamics. I can no longer really fly very well. All right, here he comes. Here he comes. Let's do a quick pass by. All right, he hit me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is good. Oh, it's not. I thought they were going to be turning away from me. They're pulling some evasive maneuvers. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Oh, dang it. It's so much harder to control myself once I extend those things. I need some more roll assistance. All right. No, why'd you pull up right when I was ready? Uh-oh. Oh, we're going head on again. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on. Oh, man. They do not want to fly level anymore. I remember one of the first things I did to mess around with these guys was try to dock with them with anchor blocks, and it worked, and they were just flying so straight the whole time. Like this right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Get him! How was that not... Like, I looked like I was gonna hit him. How hard is this, actually? Oh, that's not good. Come on, come on, come on. Did I just do it? I think I just did it. No way. That actually worked? I thought I was going to hit him. Like, my perspective of how close I am to them is not good, apparently. I really thought I hit him, but the rest of my craft is pretty much fine. So I think that actually was a success, and it took him out in 1 shot, which was what I was worried about. All right, let's do number 2 here. Come on. I can't catch up to him right now. Hold on. I think I'm slower with that out. Oh, except when that happens, it's caught in my tail. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, no, no, no. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. All right, you go ahead. You go ahead. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, he's gonna do some turning. Let's keep it retracted for now until he straightens out again. Here we go. All right, number 2. It's extended. We are... I'm losing altitude. Oh, man. Why is it so bad? Oh. And then, like, the retraction is not good. The retraction is really, really bad. This is not an optimized craft. Get him. Yes! Yes, I did lose a little bit of wing pieces, but that was good. Proximity explosion, success. Man, I wonder if I can make it like 20 meters, because it seems so close for 10 meters, and it is definitely taking them out, doing more than enough damage. So I'm gonna change all of these sensors to go to 20, so that way I don't have to get as close, but I just don't know if the explosion is gonna have enough damage at that distance. Here, let's do a test on the balloons to see how far away this actually feels. How close do I gotta get from behind here? Okay, that did not destroy the balloon. 10 may have actually just been lucky. First time sweet spot. Here we go. We're going for a pass by. Ooh, really? That seemed like it was within 20 meters. Like, how far is 20 meters in this game? All right, here we go. There we go. Okay, that did not work out as intended. I'm pretty sure the explosion didn't kill him, but it did hurt me. And then I hit him to do the rest of the damage. I think 10 meters is the sweet spot here. But I mean, like, let me know what you guys thought about this idea. It's definitely one of the more ridiculous things. How did that not destroy him? That was perfect. Wait, why am I all messed up now? Wait, what happened to me? I look mostly fine. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna get any better than what you've already seen in this video. And we did get some successes. But I'm gonna say right now, this concept, probably not the best weapon design for mid-air battle. I'm just gonna throw it out there that there's better options, and I would not put this one on the market for. There's not a lot of good selling points for this one, other than just being unusual. And sometimes things are unusual because you shouldn't do them, and it's not normal. This might be one of those things that's just not a normal thing to do. How about a flat cannon for the end here? Let's see how it does with a flat cannon. Can I do this without killing myself? Probably. Okay, it's not looking good here. No. Wait. All right, changed my mind. I did it without killing myself. Much better for stationary objects, surprisingly. But why you wouldn't use a bomber? I don't know. If you guys enjoyed this concept and you enjoyed this video, I do all kinds of stuff like this on the channel, so you probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. I hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.